Hey guys, welcome to Testing Academy. My name is Pramod and welcome to the 30 days of automation testing with Selenium with framework creation. Guys, today we are going to learn about a very important topic, which is what are the different limitations of Selenium, right? Whenever you are giving any kind of an interview and people, trust me, interviewer basically going to ask this question, what are the major limitations that you have encountered in Selenium, right? So you should know it, and this video is all about the what are the different limitations of Selenium, and we're gonna go through certain interview questions that generally people ask, and we'll have one task of the day, right? So make sure you are following the previous videos, and let's get started with the limitations of Selenium. All right, guys. Right. So before we start, guys, just wanted to let you know that if you are interested in learning REST assured API testing from scratch and automation testing from scratch, if you are a manual tester who want to switch from manual testing to automation, definitely go through this 30 days of automation testing, guys. This is one of the important challenge. This is not a course. This is a challenge. Go through this. Go through the 30 videos. Give 1 hour, and definitely you will able to get a kickstart about the how to switch from manual to automation, guys. After that, you can go through the API testing. It is even as a complete beginner, you can go through this API testing 30 days challenge. Where basically you will learn more about the API testing. 30 days of rest assured, where we create our own API automation framework from scratch that basically we are using in our company, right? So that you can create the framework by following this 30 days. So make sure you are doing gives basically you are following this tutorial to do that, right? So let's come to the limitation of Selenium, right? So I have prepared the mind map, so let's go one by one. So the first is very important, guys, which is, let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. So it doesn't support any kind of a desktop application, so, right? So and mobile application support. So Selenium has one of the major disadvantage or a limitation that it doesn't support. You cannot automate any kind of a desktop application or mobile application. Only you can automate web based application. That's one of the important points, so make sure you note it down somewhere in your notes that Selenium can only automate the web browser or web based applications, right, which are basically you can open them by using browsers, right? It can only simulate the user's interaction, which generally browser do, right? So you cannot do desktop and mobile application. It doesn't have any kind of a inbuilt reporting feature, which is one of the important points. Selenium doesn't have any kind of a reporting feature, where if you are seeing any kind of other framework which are coming like Cypress, Catalan Studios, they have their own uh, automation studio, right? And if you see, they have integration of their reporting mechanism. So that's why Selenium lacks here, right? So you have to use certain kind of external reporting mechanism like JUnit reports and other reports that you are using depending upon the whichever language you are doing. File download support, guys. This is the third point, which is most important one. Let me make it bold, which is uh, it you cannot in by using Selenium, it has very limited set, I would say, by handling any kind of a file download. If you want to download a file and verify its content, it's very difficult to do that in Selenium. There is a hackish way to do that, but it is not actually inbuilt, doesn't have any kind of a inbuilt function to do that. So that is where it lacks, it has limitations. If we talk about any kind of a handling of dynamic elements, so right now, if you know, lots of so right now we are moving towards more into dynamic or asynchronous kind of a uh, web-based frameworks in JavaScript. So most of the things, if you know that web-based applications are made by using JavaScript, CSS, and HTML, React, Angular, Vue.js, all they have asynchronous nature, as well as they have a dynamic elements. Dynamic elements basically means that the element will come after some time, or they will behave in certain way, right? So Selenium has very limited uh, and has lots of issue while handling these dynamic elements. Whereas if you think about like Cypress, if you compare with Cypress, right, Cypress has retry mechanism and certain wait mechanism to handle any kind of a dynamic element in that case. So that's where it we have like major disadvantage in Selenium. Performance testing, it big no. If you are using Selenium, you cannot perform any kind of performance testing with Selenium. You cannot automate any kind of a captcha. You cannot automate any kind of a barcode, if you see, right. You have to depend on the third party frameworks like TestNG, Cucumber for reporting. That is one of the important thing that I have discussed earlier, right? So that's one of the major limitations. Selenium cannot perform the testing of images. This is one of the important thing, and people are gonna ask you if you have certain images in your web application, you want to process it, apply filter, and check out different ways to automate it. You cannot do using Selenium. So that is again disadvantage. If you know that Selenium doesn't support any kind of a automation with video and audio, sometimes like in one of my previous company, we have to automate videos, audios. We have to check what is the how videos are doing, what is the streaming things, right? Couple of scenario test cases related to it, but Selenium was not, basically we don't have any kind of a way to automate using Selenium in that case, right? So Selenium lacks in that case. You can go through this link. It is in description, and I will highly recommend you to read this article, which is worst practices in practice using Selenium. So you can go through one by one, right? So let's quickly come to the about the Selenium interview question. So generally, people will gonna ask you what are the major limitations. So make sure you note it down, and I'll link this mind map with you so that you can just store it and have as a refresher. Task of the day is very simple. Write whatever the limitation of Selenium that you have learned in a blog and share it in Facebook group if you can. Right. So you can go to, let me share the Facebook URL, Facebook group URL. Make sure you are joining it because we are the community of more than 3,500 people right now, and we are continuously discussing about it. So make sure you go to scrolltouch.com/fb to join our Facebook group, right? So make sure you are joining it. All right, guys. So that's all about the limitation of Selenium. I hope you have learned something new, and let's move on to the next video. And thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video.